Hello guys, good morning, happy Saturday. As you know, this is Tovy, this is Melanie right here. Welcome to Awesome Life 101. Yeah, just hear my cat.
That's the cat's trying to get in the door. It's okay. Keep going.
It's okay. All right.
Today we're going to be talking about...
Today we're going to be talking about the life purpose, okay? Why it's so important to live your life purpose and, how to find it. We have a lot of informations in here to help you out, all right? So, your life purpose is your contribution, right? It's about recognition of what you're here to do in life, all right? What's your mission? Of course, we all human, we have a mission. Right? We came here to one mission to accomplish. But when we find that mission, your life just changed forever, all right? Because you start living just totally different life. It's just amazing how, for me, for Melanie, for example, now we, just recently we find our life purpose. Life is different. Life is different in so many ways. All right.
So there's two different ways to think about this. And the way that Tovy just said it is the way that I think a lot of people talk about and think about purpose. And it actually held me back for so long. This idea that you are born with a purpose, and once you find it, everything is going to be better. For me, that has not been the case, and it actually contributed to a lot of my depression, feeling like I didn't have a purpose, I couldn't find my purpose. And as soon as I got permission to make it up, everything changed for me. And truly, the depression has lifted because I got to define a purpose and say, this is my purpose. I get to choose. This is my life. I get to choose what I'm doing with it. And I think that what my purpose is probably resonates with what my purpose is, what I've defined it as, probably resonates with the energy that I brought to this planet when I was born. And so it probably is just a question of semantics. And I probably have found my purpose, I guess. But when I was out there looking for it and wanting it to show up, I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
And once I realized that I just get to make it up, write something down, and I can change it when I want, that's super liberating. And let's see. Now that I have a purpose, is like my soul and my mind and my body are all aligned, and they guide my actions. Each day I know what I'm going to do and why I'm going to do it. And so that has just, it really helps me to erase those feelings of unworthiness or conflict about what I'm supposed to be doing. And it helps make those daily decisions and moment by moment decisions. And I want to share a little bit about where this came from me, and I don't know if it's the same for you, but for me it came at this event called Insight. And I know some of you in the group have already been to Insight, and I know that some of you are considering going. I've recommended it to a couple people on one-on-one consultation calls. But I'm just forever will be in gratitude for the facilitators there for helping me to get in alignment and find this new definition of purpose.
Yeah.
So
same way here. I mean, the insight is what really opened my mind to see things different way, and I can never look back again because the way I'm seeing alive now is so like I have a purpose in life now. I feel like I know where I am, I know where I want to be, I know where I'm going to go.
And you probably had a purpose before you went to Insight.
But I didn't know how
But you didn't know
how to get it, how to see it, how to,
how to say it, how to use it.
Use it.
Yeah. And so we're going to try to break some of that down for you in this call today. But one of the things I kind of alluded to it earlier is that you can write a draft of your purpose. And I think that having it in words, even if they're not the right words, I know that I'm going to keep rewriting our personal mission statement and our professional business statement over time. It doesn't feel like it's 100% there yet, but that's okay. It's like a working draft. I can use it to guide, we can use it to guide our decisions.
Yeah, I mean, your vision and your mission always change over time. Of course, things evolve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Things
it has
evolve,
to change.
the world changes.
It has to change it. You have to change it over time. I mean, probably every 3-6 months, you probably want to, try to change a little bit in your mission, in the statement, your vision, Of course, you never know.
But one technique for defining and writing your mission statement that I think works really well, once you write something, right, and it feels like, okay, this is good enough for now, I don't have any more time and energy for this today, then what I do, I may take it on a little card or a Post-it, and when I go for a run in the morning, and then after my run, I take 10 minutes to walk and cool down. And so I turn my music off, and that's when I'm repeating the mission statement over and over to feel how it feels in my body. Does it feel right? Does it feel good? Am I all in alignment? And sometimes it's like, yes, it's just feeling and it's flowing and it's perfect and it's great. And other times, like, I'll move a word around. Like, what if I put this word before that word? And so that's what I'm working on. And it's about 10 minutes most days. Is either just being in alignment with it or playing around with the words a little bit. And then once I have some good concepts, I try it out on other people. I like to just say it out loud and share with people my mission statement and then see how it feels when they respond. Right? I'm not gauging my value and my purpose based on what other people think, but you feel the reaction that it creates in someone else that you love and trust, and you see how that reaction makes me feel. So on to how do you define it? I mean, other people too, looking around at other people, asking people, do they know their mission? Do they know their purpose? Surrounding yourself with people who think like that. Like in this group, I'm hoping more people will still go back to the post and write a draft of a mission statement. Tovy and I have put our professional mission statement up on all of our social media so you can see it. My personal mission statement is uplifting humanity by consistently choosing love. So finding other people who talk like that you can bounce ideas off of and say, like, what's your mission? What's your mission? That's pretty powerful. And we luckily have a community like that, our Entre family, where we can talk like that.
Yeah. And also we create our own community so we can share what we learned
in Awesome Life 101.
Awesome Life 101. So you guys can be able to, if you already know, it's great. But if you don't know, it's a great opportunity to take that and make it your own. And
then that light that starts to shine inside me, right, then can shine out. And I feel like with my mom and the rest of my family, like there's more of this sense of living with purpose, living on purpose. And encouraging that in other people, and just kind of having that common language.
I
feel like you scrolled down and we missed a whole bunch of stuff.
What do you mean?
Did we? Anyway, keep going.
No, we didn't.
All right.
You got one of the ways to live your life purpose is to focus in what you already have, right? Focus in your the family that you have, the relationship that you have. You focus on the house, the car, and your job. Anything that you already have, focus on that. The reason you want to focus on that because you want to make sure all that is making sense to your life purpose. Okay, because if something is off, you will know when you start focusing on what is actually usually in your life is working for you, what is not working for you, and then it's not where you can either eliminate or improve it. You know, that's, you don't have to keep it, because when you keep it, that's why you get in the mode of like depression and all that stuff. But if you don't keep it, just even you fix it or you eliminate it. That's how you're gonna just keep on moving forward in a more energetic way, to live your life, and for your health as well. For your health.
Well, and along with that is, I think when things are not going great in life, we have a tendency to avoid, like an ostrich, putting the head in the sand. And in my case, it's playing Candy Crush or binging on Netflix or whatever, to not think about what's not going well in life. And so as you're doing that, like numbing and avoiding, things aren't improving. And so the real secret is to really face it and make a list of what's working and what's not working. And that will help you figure out like how to do more of what's working and how to do less of what's not working, how to eliminate that from your life. And that will help you narrow in on what your purpose is. If it's your job that's not working, you can even make your own list about why not. And that's why at Awesome Life 101 too, we're always asking, like, if you had a magic wand, what would it look like? Right? Yeah. And that can really help you find your purpose too. Is, if you had a genie with 3 wishes, or, a fairy godmother, what would you want to do in life?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, you gotta bring all your joy to life. And to bring all your joy to life, you have to really do examination into your own self to see what is working for you, what is giving joy, what is not giving you joy. And it seems difficult to when you just to say it, but you actually when you start actually just put in the paper what is working, what is not working, and you make a line. It gets clear in your mind. Everything get more clear in your mind when you do that.
So Tovy and I have been taking a lot of master classes recently, and it just came to me. We didn't plan this ahead of time, but I'm thinking about how when they give us a homework assignment, if it didn't have a due date, we would not be making the progress that we're making currently.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you set yourself a due date, or when one is set for you, you have to get these things done. You have to make your list of what's working and what's not working. What's bringing me joy, what's not bringing me joy. What are ways that I avoid facing my life? What are my methods of distraction? So I highly recommend on your notebook right now that you put in the date. Today's July 23rd. Maybe July 31st. That gives you 8 days. That's a week from now. To make a list. To get some clarity on your mission statement, and maybe to post your rough draft of your mission statement. If any of this matters to you and you want to see some progress, it's not enough to just sit here and listen to us talk about it. You have to take some action. And so I would highly recommend July 31st as a date.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, because we're here to alert you, just to alert you about the great life out there that you can design, okay? Because life, to me, nowadays, life is by design. We design our life to be the way we want it to be, okay? So, start, listen what we have. We don't telling you that you having a bad life. It's not like we try to tell that. We all want you to have a good life. But we find a way to help you to actually start it, because someone help us to start. Someone help us to be where we are right now.
A lot of amazing teachers and mentors.
Yeah, and just amazing. We wouldn't be right here if we didn't have hundreds and hundreds. I'm talking hundreds of people behind us right now, helping us.
True.
what we are doing right now, we are learning it as we speak. All right, and we are sharing it to you. We are sharing it to you because we believe that this is so important to human life, and we want to share it to you so you can be a part of it, so you can start it yesterday. All right?
Yesterday.
Yeah. So, write your own story. All right. We all human. We have a story. Okay. If you really sit down to tell you all your story from let's say just kindergarten all the way up to where you are now, I'm sure you're gonna write a lot of books. You have a lot of story. Start putting down, making notes, putting stuff together. All right. This is one of the things that I'm working on right now, trying to make write my own story, because I can tell my story, but I didn't write it that much. But now I'm working in writing my story and put all my be more in alignment, and so I can create something that I don't even know what, but something's coming.
And so I think that really fits in with that theory. I've heard it so many times in places that you can go back and see these seeds of purpose through your life. And so if you are looking to find your purpose, and you start writing out your story, you can start finding pieces that fit together that have, evidence. Jacqueline Lerner was talking about this recently, right? You can find evidence for where your life purpose has been all along.
Oh, yeah.
Like for me, once I defined my life purpose, then I can go back and you can choose out elements of your life story that all fit in alignment. And I'm excited. Donnie just came on to our live video, and Donnie's the one who has a book of poems about
awesome.
how the family, made ends meet and, made it through the COVID pandemic.
Oh.
So I'm really excited. He's going to drop a link into our Facebook group, Awesome Life 101, tomorrow for Self-Promotion Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for his book, speaking of sharing your story, writing your story, and seeing how it all fits together with your life purpose.
Yeah, definitely. One way to find your life, your life purpose as well, is to be inside your community. All right, between your friends. Okay, look at the types of friends that you have right now, all the friends that is on your life right now. Okay, and you look at them. If you really ask each one of your friends what they describe you, a lot of those might describe you a different way, because they have their own vision of how they see you. Okay. But
I've never done that. I've never asked my friends that.
No, because it's not something that you ask your friend because you're so terrified about, you don't want to get bad,
If they're your friends, they want to say something bad, but it's kind of putting them on the spot. What do you think of me?
But this is not the reality right here. Of course, if your friend is your true friend, can tell you your true what they feel about you. Okay, in our community, in China, Antra community, that we have this thousands and thousands of friends, and inside the community that we talk almost every day. How we get connected in less than a year, we know each other more than we know most of our friends that we know are alive, most of our own family, because we went deep inside of us. Okay, we actually will make people stranger, make me talk, make me say things that I never say to anybody in my life, and the people that we just met like over the weekend. All right. It's just amazing, because after that, it's just a light bulb, just lightening in your brain. It's like, man, I'm feeling so great. Oh, wow. I had all this to say, and oh my gosh, I'm feeling so light. It's just amazing. Use your community, see your community to help you, all right, to help you, because we all are here to help each other, right?
So one thing that I hear a lot is people, they want to get started. They come to Awesome Life 101. They maybe get their awesome life plan, but then they don't have the time. Things get busy, things come up. And so, I mean, even part of finding your purpose is prioritizing yourself and your purpose. Because otherwise, if you're just wasting time, excuse my assumption, but putting out fires and dealing with every day-to-day things and you never have time to discover your life purpose, well, when are you going to have time for that? You're living a life of your own design. You get to decide how you use your same 24 hours that everybody else has. So set aside 10 minutes a day to focus on what it is that you want to be getting out of life. Write it down, write, a sentence, even if it doesn't sound that great. That's the other thing for me is I was comparing my first draft with other people's 50th draft, right? If you listen to, my current draft is probably my 100th or 200th draft of my mission statement that I've done in just a few months.
So many.
Right? With feedback from other people and trying on different words. So set some time aside to work on this.
Yeah, definitely. It's worth it to work on it because, like Mel was saying, I mean, reality is like every day I was talking about work, okay? Every day you're going to work that you don't like. Every day you are in the 9 to 5 job with a manager that you guys don't get along, coworker that you guys don't get along. You don't really want to go to work. You are
Are you speaking from
okay,
your experience?
My experience. Okay. Every day when you have that in your life and it's not feeding you and you know it, the only reason you are going to work is because either is your insurance or is your paycheck is great. Okay, that's the only reason you're going to work. But every 2 weeks you get your paycheck, what you're gonna do? You're gonna take it to the bar before you go and drink it out, so you can take it out everything you have in mind because you wanna block what you don't want the reality that you don't want to see. Okay, this is one of these I started. This was because I wasn't a job that I was enjoying, but I wasn't liking what I was doing.
You did love some of your coworkers.
No, take in mind, I love my coworkers. I really love my coworkers, all of them. Okay, but it's a job in the system. I didn't like the system, so that was killing me inside every single day. But when I went the inside event, for it was a 3 days inside event, and that opened my eye. I just seeing things different, right? And I can never look back because now I feel like I'm living my life purpose. Okay, I'm not making all the money I was making before when I was selling cars, but you know what? I'm more happy than ever I've been before in my life. Mm-hmm. That's a reality, right? So.
And when you are living in alignment with your purpose, you implicitly give other people around you permission to live in their purpose. So all in all, like you're having a positive impact on the planet just by knowing your purpose and, doing your best. Some people are afraid to get a purpose because they're afraid that they can't live up to it. You're afraid to say something too big. I know I've been there.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
heard it from other people too.
Yeah.
Just
True.
little baby steps each day, trying to decide, you can give other people permission to do the same.
Yeah.
Because you feel grounded. That's the thing about a purpose. It's like the best kind of anchor, right? It's like feeling tethered, not stuck, but grounded, and you have certainty. So no matter what the circumstances and the winds of change and everything going on around you, you feel secure that you're here for a purpose.
Yeah.
Right? I'll be honest, sometimes I think about like if the bus was about to hit me and the angels are like, no, wait. She has this purpose, and that it's like been said out loud and people know what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know, that little image sometimes just like keeps me going.
Yeah. Well, anyway, talking a little bit about that time. So it's not about we don't have a time. Of course, we all have a time, and all human we have the same time. We have 24 hours a day. It's how we use our time. Okay, I mean, a year ago, I used to, most of my time was at work. Right, I was working 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. So that was not my time. I was time all the time to work, all the time to my manager to make sure my manager like me. Of course, I'm doing the job, but
There was no time to focus on your.
I had no time for my own self. I had no time for my wife, no time for my kids, no time for friends, no time for. I mean, my mom and dad. I call them once in a while. Why? Because I had no time. That's why me had no time, because I was using all my time to some company.
Keep up with the rat race.
Keep up, to write, yeah, exactly, right. But that's how I was using my time. But now, I hear now all the, live events that we take, all the,
Books
that we read, all, I'm living my life a different way. Now it's not about I don't have a time. It's about how I'm making my time to do the next thing that's in front of me. Right?
I don't want to run out of time. That's beautiful. There's one more thing I want to add too, which is that we've both gotten in much better shape in the last few months since we've defined our purpose. And I don't know about you, but it's like now that I have a purpose, I want to live a long time. I want to have the energy. I need the energy in order to take all the actions to empower people to achieve their awesome life, right? It's worthwhile for me to eat healthy and to exercise and to meditate because I have a purpose. Whereas in the past, when I wasn't sure what my purpose was, I wasn't sure if I even deserved a space on this earth. What difference did it make what I ate, what I put in my body, or if I exercised just to look good? Like when I didn't understand the purpose of being healthy, to be honest. And so now that I understand what I'm here for and I'm, trying to do it every day to the best of my ability, then that gives me a reason to want to live longer and to have more energy and to feel better and to not take a sick day. I used to love to take a sick day, to be honest.
I know, right?
And now I certainly don't want to get sick because I have too much important work to do.
Yeah, I mean that's true. That's true, right? And when we were living, not in alignment with ourselves, I mean, I'm in my body type. I just lose weight, because I just don't eat because and Melanie just is opposite. All right, but now that we are, in alignment with our own self, and now we are in the competition to get in the same weight. So, I'm very proud of myself. I've been work out for over a year now, and I do four times a week, and I'm an hour and a half top at the gym. And I never done that before for that long. I used to go to the gym for like 2-3 months. Okay, I'm looking good. Okay, I'm done.
And it's all to say the power of having a purpose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Having a purpose. I mean, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm already awake, meditating and ready to go. 5 a.m. I'm at the gym, and 6:30 I'm at home getting the kids ready for school. Now they're on vacation, but life is good.
Life is good.
Life is good, and we want you to have the same good life, by your own design, and that's why we here at the Awesome Life 101. We're here to empower you to envision your own life purpose, so you can create design your own vision, your own mission, to move you forward along your journey. Yeah.
So, if you want more like that, if you would like some more of our support, some things you can do is go over to our YouTube channel, Awesome Life 101. If you haven't yet joined the Facebook group, If you're watching this from YouTube, you know how it goes. Join the Facebook group, Awesome Life 101. Schedule your one-on-one call. Either Tovy or I will give you a call and help you from wherever you're at with this. Help you figure out next steps. And then we're also going to drop a link to the events that we've been talking about. Because I know some of you probably want to get in on that. It's amazing. It is truly life-changing. And so we hope that you get the most out of it as well. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, definitely. And also, we're going to be dropping a link soon about our new book.
Not our book.
And not our book, but our mentor, Jeff Lerner, wrote this book, Unlock Your Potential. And this is revolutionary. Okay, guys. And the book is going to be changing the way we educate our kids. Because Mel and I actually been talking about every parent that actually has a kid that about to go to college, you might want to, read this book and check some live events that we have before you send your kids to 4 years college. But 4 year college, most of the kids, they go for vacation for 4 years. $100,000.
I mean, I wish I'd taken the time to figure out my purpose,
I know,
and unlock my potential before I went to college.
Definitely, because I know I wouldn't be here changing careers, changing career.
At 45.
Yeah, all right. It's all that, and this thing is not only us. There's so many people changing career right now. So many people have been saying, "Oh, I have everything in life. I'm feeling empty." I know a lot of, millionaires right there. It has everything in life, multi-million-dollar company, but they're still empty inside because they didn't live their life purpose. Because, money is not everything, okay?
So we have a lot coming up in the next couple days. We're excited to share it with you. Stay tuned. Thank you for being here. And we love you very much.
Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Bye-bye.